Welcome to the show where we break down the biggest moves in sports right now. First up, the heat is turning up in Los Angeles. UCLA head coach Mick Cronin is under pressure after missing key expectations, but he might just have a lifeline. Star player Tyler Bilodeau is turning heads and heading to the NBA, and where he lands in the draft could be the ultimate game changer for Cronin's future with the Bruins.
Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Next, we head to the Diamond, where things are getting tense for LSU baseball. The Tigers are fighting for their postseason lives as they enter a critical series against Mississippi State. With a struggling RPI and a rocky season, Jay Johnson has his work cut out for him if he wants to keep his squad in the tournament conversation. In the world of college hockey, there is a massive defensive shakeup that you need to know about. Blue Jackets prospect Andrew Strathmann is making a major move, officially transferring to Quinnipiac. He is bringing a championship-caliber edge to their roster and looking to push his new team deep into the next NCAA tournament. Finally, the future of the NBA is taking center stage as Dybantsa declares for the 2026 NBA draft. After a legendary freshman run at BYU, he is projected as the #1 overall pick and is ready to dominate at the next level. If you want to stay ahead of all these major stories, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you never miss an update. Is Mick Cronin's time in Westwood finally running out? Let's be honest. UCLA's recent season was objectively respectable, but at a program with this much history, respectable just doesn't cut it. After another premature exit in the second round of March Madness, the fan base is rightfully frustrated. We were promised a Sweet 16 run, and when you consistently fall short of those lofty standards, the seat under the head coach starts to get real hot, real fast. It's no secret that the Bruins have missed out on some critical transfer portal targets this offseason, which only adds to the pressure mounting on Cronin. But here is where the narrative shifts. Enter Tyler Bilodeau. He is the undisputed star of this squad, and more importantly, a legitimate NBA prospect. His draft stock isn't just about his future in the league, it's a potential lifeline for Cronin. Think about it. If Bilodeau projects as a high draft pick, it proves that Cronin can still develop elite talent, which buys him a massive amount of credibility with the athletic department. It shifts the conversation from failure to win to program builder. Whether that's enough to save his job long-term remains to be seen, but the optics of the draft will play a pivotal role in his immediate future. Do you think a big draft night for Bilodeau is enough to keep Cronin safe, or is the damage already done? Drop a comment below and let's discuss. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more deep dives into the Bruins' rebuilding year. At the end of the day, winning is the only cure for a hot seat, but sometimes the right player can buy you just enough time to fix the foundation. Can you believe we are talking about LSU baseball on the bubble? It feels like just yesterday this team was locked in as a national title contender, but sitting at 24-18 with a shaky 6-12 record in conference play, the Tigers are currently fighting for their postseason lives. Let's be real. The expectation in Baton Rouge is Omaha or bust, but right now, they're just trying to keep their season from slipping away completely. It has been a perfect storm of disappointment. The lineup can't find a rhythm, the starting rotation is inconsistent, and the defense, well, let's just say it isn't meeting the championship standard we've come to expect. To make matters worse, the injury bug struck at the worst possible time with Jake Brown's season-ending hamate bone fracture. After getting swept back-to-back by Ole Miss and Texas A&M, the pressure is at an all-time high heading into this weekend's series against Mississippi State. Baseball America has them on the outside looking in, and honestly, the numbers don't lie. Their RPI is hovering in the high 60s, and while SEC teams have historically gone a pass for mediocre records, this group just doesn't have the resumed strength to back up a late-season invite. They have a path. Series against Mississippi State, Georgia, and Florida are winnable, but recent form suggests they're running out of runway. Oddsmakers have them as underdogs against the Bulldogs, which really highlights just how steep this climb has become. If you're a Tigers fan, you're praying they pull off a series win in Starkville to jumpstart their RPI. Make sure to hit that subscribe button to keep up with every twist and turn of this desperate playoff push. At the end of the day, college baseball is ruthless. If you don't show up in May, the committee isn't going to care about what your jersey says on the front. Could this be the final piece of the puzzle for Quinnipiac? In a move that has sent ripples through the college hockey landscape, Andrew Strathmann, the rising star and Columbus Blue Jackets draft pick, is trading in his North Dakota jersey for the Quinnipiac crest. It is a bold move, not just for the player, but for a team already hungry for another deep NCAA tournament run. You have to love the ambition here. By bringing in a defenseman with this kind of pedigree, Quinnipiac isn't just reloading. They are sending a message to the rest of the conference that they aren't done chasing hardware. Strathmann brings a specific intensity that only high-level prospects possess. And frankly, that winning culture is exactly what you need when the lights get brightest in March. It is rare to see a talent like this move between tournament foes, and it makes you wonder what kind of internal discussions led to this shift. Will this defensive powerhouse chemistry click in time for the postseason? We are about to find out. If you enjoyed this breakdown of the latest hockey Shakeup, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you never miss an update on the players shaping the future of the game. After all, in the world of NCAA hockey, sometimes the biggest games are won before the puck even drops on opening night. Forget everything you thought you knew about the one-and-done era, because Dybantsa just redefined it. At only 19, this BYU phenom has officially punched his ticket to the 2026 NBA draft, and frankly, the league isn't ready for what's coming. We aren't just talking about a prospect. We're talking about a human highlight reel who just posted 25.5 points per game and snatched the Julius Erving Award like it was his birthright. Think about that for a second, leading the nation in scoring while balancing the pressure of being the consensus top prospect in the country. That isn't just talent, that's elite mental fortitude. Look at his numbers: 35 points and 10 boards in his lone March Madness appearance, an insane 43-point outburst against Utah, and even a 30-point triple-double. This guy doesn't just fill the box score, he dominates it. What really makes scouts drool, though, isn't just the scoring. It's the playmaking. Dybantsa is a 6'9" Swiss Army knife who thrives in pick-and-roll sets and eats isolation defenders alive. According to CBB Analytics, he led the entire nation in unassisted points, meaning he doesn't need a system to bail him out. He creates his own gravity. The Washington Wizards are currently sitting in the pole position to snag him with the #1 overall pick, but with names like Cameron Boozer and Darren Peterson in the mix, the race for that top spot is going to be a nail-biter until the lottery on May 10th. Whether he ends up in D.C., Indiana, Brooklyn, or Utah, one thing is certain. He's going to inject instant life into whichever franchise is lucky enough to call his name at the Barclays Center this June. Do you think Dybantsa is the franchise savior these teams are desperate for, or is the hype getting a little too loud? Drop a comment below with your thoughts, hit that like button if you're ready for the 2026 draft class, and make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss a single beat of the road to the pros. At the end of the day, potential is just a word, but in the case of Dybantsa, it's looking more and more like a guarantee.